You alright?
Okay. Are you ready to have an uncomfortable conversation? Because one needs to be had, and it's about 5.5 years overdue. First off, that's the cleanest L car I've ever seen. Anybody that's familiar with the market Frankford L knows those cars are typically dirty as hell. We talking, it makes a 3-year-old's room look like a freaking mansion in Sahara somewhere. That's the cleanest car I've ever seen. No trash on the floor, on the seats, which is usually the norm for that particular train, for that particular train line. Trash on the floor, on the seats, everywhere. Hell, there's trash in the windows. But the worst part about this video is that it's an everyday thing. Every single day you see someone in this position. This woman was in a wheelchair, but you'll see them doing the lean, nodded out, zooted, higher than a SpaceX satellite. And this is a everyday thing. This is a every hour thing. You can count, and you'll need more than 2 hands to count the amount of people that are in that state or worse on the Market Frankfurt line on an hourly basis. Every single train that comes through, if you were to stand on the Market Frankfurt line 69th Street platform and count the amount of people that you see like that, you'll run up the numbers real quick, especially when we talking closer to sundown. That afternoon rush, everybody going home, you'll see them all over every single train car and damn near every other seat. And believe it or not, that's not the worst part. You gonna be stepping on needles, stepping over needles, saran wrap, and all the stuff that they use to get in that state. You're gonna be walking over it all day. The homeless people, they be building forts with the little sheets up where the door is between each car just to do their business, and then be sleeping on there like they pay rent in the damn train. They used to have a group of people that used to wear the word compass on the back of these red jackets, kind of like City Year. For those that are familiar with Philly, you know what City Year is. Same concept, but these people just make sure that when they reach 69th Street, they'll be standing on the platform and they'll go on there and get them people off the train. I don't know what happened. All I heard was there was a disagreement over safety issues because some of these people would basically give them the finger and go on by their business. And when you try to get them to get up and do whatever, they would start attacking them. And because those people are definitely scared of needles and whatever else could happen when dealing with people like that, they was like, nope, we're not getting on the train cars. If we tell them to move and they don't move, we're gonna keep on going because we're not risking our lives over this bullshit. And this is an every hour thing, all day, every day. But for some reason, I don't see SEPTA police jumping on them cars to get these people off or check on them, whatever. I saw it one time during the summer last year, and I ain't seen it since. These people are on these cars every day, and they just ride as they please. They don't pay. Nobody stops them. They be falling over you. You'll be on the way home, and they'll be coming through the train cars begging, asking for money, and sometimes they don't even be asking. They just walk up on you and walk right in your face like you got $2. It's like, get out of my face, man. Back up. These people are just, ugh. They will be nodded out. Now, mind you, that's just, I'm not sure what time of day it was, but it looked like it was like after sunset. But imagine that at 3 o'clock in the morning at the 15th Street platform, and you see about a dozen of them in one car, nodded out, falling over old people, falling over babies, women and kids, and falling over you while you're trying to get out the door. They will stand in your way, nodded out, and won't move. But SEPTA police, they don't do nothing about this, but they will make sure they pick your ass up when you decide you want to go jump the turnstile, and they'll hand you a nice hefty ticket. Oh, they quick to write you a ticket over $2.90. But these people just ride as they please and nobody says shit. It's a damn shame, and it's a crime that these people are allowed to do this shit But except the police are more worried about people jumping the turnstile over $2.90. We'll let a homeless person walk right by him. Won't do nothing. We'll let people smoke, do whatever they gotta do, whatever they gonna do on the platform. Around a dozen people, won't say shit. They'll lock you up over $2.90. Now, if I understand correctly, we got a World Cup coming up. And if I'm understanding the marketing, SEPTA is really pushing for these people to take public transportation to get to the stadium. Can you imagine people from other countries who are used to super clean transportation systems flying all the way from wherever the hell they came from to come to Philly and then see our transportation system? Oh my God, we're going to get ripped over the coals in the international media over there. See, I love when they do sporting events like Eagles games that are on national TV, like a Monday night game or a Sunday night game or whatever, and they do the little inner city shot that they do where they show like Love Park, Eakins Oval, the Art Museum, all the nice pretty but they won't dare go in the subway on the Market Frankford line now, would they? For those of you that are familiar with Philly, let them pull that street on the 8th Street platform and see all the people that be doing the lean and all the needles and all that shit going on that platform. I dare them to do it. They don't see that because guess what? That's not a good look for the city, but yet we got a mayor that'll sit in her little fancy ass office in her nice little $300 wig trying to make herself look pretty for international TV, but won't show them the real ugly shit that they refuse to clean up. There's trash on the platforms, trash on the train, trash on top of the train. People trying to break down them damn new barriers they just put up. They spent millions of dollars on. And their justification is, oh yeah, we made almost $2.something million last year by putting them new barriers up, like the ones they got in New York. They will parade that shit. They've been doing it all year since they put them things up at 69th Street, which is their justification for spending all that money. But yet you're how many $1 million in debt?
SEPTA says it needs over $200 million in the next 5 days, where the transit agency will be forced to roll out service cuts across the region.
And you got to rely on the state to bail your ass out. SEPTA, Cherelle Parker, get your shit because guess what? You're about to be on international TV with millions and millions of people watching this World Cup, and they are going to flame your ass.